Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Gul Knowledge Hub. Welcome my YouTube family to a new day with a new video. The topic of today is try this if you avoid English speaking. Yes, dear audience, if you are avoiding speaking English in certain situations, I will give you 100% trick which will help you a lot and which will motivate you to learn, and you will not avoid the situation. But dear audience, first of all you have to answer some of the questions. I will ask some questions and you have to answer in which situations you avoid speaking English. For example, first of all, first tell me, do you avoid speaking English when you order from McDonald's or any restaurant? Because, dear audience, it's a fact that if you are avoiding speaking English, placing an order in English language, and you push someone other to place your order instead of you, and you are simply do not want to speak English in that situation because the people around you are speaking English and you feel nervousness and you feel shy and you feel that I will make mistake and people will laugh at me, and for that reason you are fearful of the situation, and in that fearful situation you avoid speaking English. This is number one situation, and let me know in the comment section, do you avoid that situation? Do you avoid to speak English in that situation? Is that situation relevant to you? And second situation, let's discuss about second situation. And second situation is that, do you avoid speaking English on customer call? Dear audience, for example, if you have a customer call and he or she is speaking English and you are deliberately avoiding English, is it true? Let me know in the comment section. This is situation number 2. And number 3 situation is that, dear audience, if you are in a formal meeting, where everyone, your colleague might be assembled there and they are speaking English and they are having their conversation in form of group, but you have shrink yourself into the corner and you are just like you are hiding yourself from the conversation because you do not want to participate in that conversation, and the reason is that you are not able and you don't want to speak English because everyone around you is speaking English, everyone is engaging themselves in speaking English, and you are fearful of the people, you are scared of the people's remarks, you simply do not want to be humiliated, mocked at and laughed at by the people. This is one of the reasons that you are not speaking English. Let me know in the comment section, is there any situation in which you find yourself fearful and you avoid speaking English? Is there any other situation in which you avoid speaking English? Because these are 3 situations which I have categorized, and you have to let me know in the comment section that is it often happen to you that you are avoiding speaking English, you are deliberately hiding your face, you are deliberately hiding yourself and pushing yourself into the corner so that you can save yourself from speaking English, and you simply don't confront the people. These are situations in which people do not want to speak English. Dear audience, first of all, before disclosing the trick of today, which will help you a lot, I request you to participate, because don't take them as disrespectful moment. No, those are not disrespectful moment, those are in fact opportunities. Placing an order in any restaurant, or having a customer call, or if you are having a meeting, a formal meeting, and you get a chance to speak English, these are in fact opportunities, not the disrespectful attitude. You have to push yourself. You have to give yourself a chance to speak English, because you have to polish your abilities. Until and unless you expose yourself to such opportunities, you can't be a better public speaker. How can you get out of your fear? Because fear is not outside. Fear is not outside. People are not monsters. Fear is inside you. And how can you eliminate this fear? How can you eliminate this fear residing here in your mind? Just by confronting the people, just by facing the situation, just by placing yourself in that situation, so that you can get out of that fear. So you can take that moment as an opportunity, not a disrespectful moment. Because don't take that situation an ordinary one, because it is a great opportunity. From those you can go ahead, but if you don't put yourself in that opportunity, certainly you will not get another chance. You are not going to eliminate your fear. You will be a fearful person all your life. How can you eliminate your fear? How can you remove your fear? Just let me know. Just let me know. If you are not facing people, if you are not indulging yourself in different kinds of conversation, whether it is a restaurant, whether it is a customer call service, whether you are in a public meeting, if you are not giving yourself a chance, how can you polish your abilities? You will always be in your fearful situation. How much knowledge you have of English language or spoken language, it will not be of your use if you do not put yourself in that situation. So this is my advice, to put yourself in that situation and utilize that movement. And if you make mistake, and if people laugh at you, just say them, thank you so much, it's my fault, and this is very beneficial of you that you point it out. I will remind it in the later moments. This is very good answer. This is very good response to a person who humiliates you. Because when they make fun of you or they laugh at you, the mistake or the fault doesn't lie in you. The fault lies in the mentality of the people. We can't change the mentality of people, but we have to make effort for our progress. And for making our progress, we have to do the best thing in our life. So now moving towards the tip of the today, the trick of today. And the trick of today which I am going to share with you is that learning and implementation. These are two things. Now, first of all, we should have to know what is learning and what is implementation. Dear audience, what you get knowledge of English language, whether it is grammar, whether it is vocabulary, whether it is knowledge, these are the rules which you have captured, all the things which you have learned from English language, this is called learning. But what is implementation? When you have learned something and you utilize them through speaking. This is called implementation. And until and unless you put your knowledge of learning into implementation, you can't be a better speaker. You should not trust your mind. You should train your mind. Dear audience, realize this thing. You have to train your mind instead of trusting him. You have learned something and you are not utilizing that knowledge. This is called trusting mind. No, you don't have to trust your mind. Yes, dear audience, what you have to do, you have learned knowledge all your life. You have gathered knowledge, pieces of knowledge of English language and literature. What you have done, you have put it into your brain. Now you have to train your brain to speak it out in the given situation. If you learn something and then suddenly you have to implement it, it means that you have to tell someone else what I have learned. For example, today I have learned present indefinite tense. I have learned present indefinite tense through my video, Gul Knowledge Hub. There are complete tenses video in a superb way, and you can learn tenses not in English language but in Urdu language. I will upload again in English language. So if I have learned present indefinite tense, I should implement it. How I can implement it? I can tell someone about that tense, all the structure, all the formation, all the examples. If I don't have someone, I have to speak to myself that what is that, this is present definite tense, this is the rule, this is the formation, and these are the examples, and there are some extra examples. In this way you are learning knowledge, and then you are implementing that knowledge. Without implementing your knowledge, you are just only trusting your mind, and it will not benefit you a lot. This is the tip of today, and I hope that this will make you a lot. After all, you have to achieve your destination. You don't have to still silent. No, we don't have to still idle. We have to make progress. Little by little we can achieve the biggest achievement in this world. Though we are not making progress at a rapid pace, but we are making progress slowly and gradually. We will achieve our destination. Hope you have understood the concept of learning and implementation, and you will focus it, and you will not miss your opportunity, because every opportunity opens the door of success, because every opportunity gives you the chance to move forward. So take all opportunities, utilize all opportunities. Don't trust your mind, train your mind, and when learn, you should implement that knowledge instantly. If you don't have anyone, try it on yourself. This is the topic of today. Hope you have understood. Till the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.